What is up, friends? Welcome. We are here for the final day of EMEA Expert regular season. Well, it's at least the final day by default. There are reschedules happening, makeup matches happening between now and the weekend, but for the most part, this will be your final day of matches. We will get a lot determined here today. And you know what? There may or may not be some stakes on the line here. At the very least, we hopefully should get a gigabanger of a match for a couple teams that we haven't had on as much this season as well. So, you know, make sure we kind of spread the love out a little bit. GoaTricks are hoping for the world that the stars align, as they just need one more win to find their way into the 8th seed. You got three-way tie there for 6th through 8th. GoaTricks are hoping that could be one of those three. Let's take a look at the standings before we get into today's match. You can see, you've got Quack, Empire Certificate, and French Trivia are all sitting here at 10 and 5. Kind of gatekeeping these final playoff slots. All three of them have very winnable matches today as well, I will say. And of course, directly above them, you have Team Rats sitting here at 11 and 4. Important thing here, GoaTricks 9 and 6, one game behind those three aforementioned squads that they're, I mean, just looking in. You know, GoaTricks are going to be the Squidward meme of watching through the little window while these three get to go to playoffs, unless something changes here today. They have an intense match against Rats. This is not going to be an easy match. Rats have actually stepped up this season. I expressed some doubt in this squad after their season 5 performance. I said I needed to see a little bit more out of them. They showed us that here in season 6, and really have risen up to be one of the best teams in the division. So, you know, GoaTricks, as admirable a season as they have had, particularly coming out of advanced, you don't see teams really come out of advanced and put up these kind of seasons. Able to put up a winning season no matter what happens here today. This is in every account a successful season for GoaTricks. Only thing that can make it better is making playoffs. They need to at least catch up, right? So have they beaten any of these head-to-heads? Well, I don't think they've played a lot of these teams directly above them. Now, they did take a win over OG Realm, which is awesome. But they lost to Moss and they lost to Sithica. So they did lose to Sithica. Now, head-to-head is not going to be your first tiebreaker, but it will be a tiebreaker. Bushels would be your first tiebreaker, your strength of schedule. So they haven't played Quack, they haven't played French Riviera. So an impressive showing from GoaTricks with their debut here in Expert. Do they have what it takes to take down a very, very tough Rats team? That's gonna be a big ask. That was Rats picking Oasis here to start. I do want to take a look at their strength of schedule, their win-losses. Okay, so losses to Hari, Super Shy, Quack, and Sithica. The two teams that are beneath them in the standings right now. This will be a GoaTricks ban onto the Roadhog. What is going on? In the Big 25, we're getting actual serious bans onto a Roadhog. Or what's going on? What? What world are we living in? Oh, we do have a win over French Riviera. Win over Yes is the big one. This Rats team was the only team to hand Yes a loss this season. So that is not only your biggest dub of the year, but you know, one of the biggest wins, period. I do believe, if memory serves, that Yes did not have their 2 starting DPS that day. So there's an asterisk there, but hey, you know, we gotta give Team Rats that big feather in the cap. They are the only team to hand Yes a loss this season. All right, we're gonna get side swaps as we get ready to head into Oasis. Oh, we're getting daytime Oasis as well. I feel like we've been getting nighttime Oasis a whole lot lately. Let's get into it. It's time for your final match. Your final match of the regular season. Oh, that soldier ban is not accurate. Uh-oh, you a ban. It's a Curie ban out of Rats. We're looking at Rexia starting on the Diva. Gazi showing us a wrecking ball here early.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Oh, she come that way. Sorry, we're gonna roll with it. Cassidy Tracer here with a Bap Lucio to back up the Diva. You get the on the other side. This is such an interesting pick. With the Tracer Genji as well. So watch for those big anti-damage. We saw one thrown in there, hit Happy Sloth, and you get an early Immortality field out. That is a huge huge cooldown to get out of Kyber early in this fight. We'll see if Gazu and GoaTricks are able to capitalize on that. It's looking a little chaotic. They're not heading into the backline. In fact, we're trying to protect their Genji. Failed to. Actually, I don't know that they were. I think the Genji died toward jump pad side. We're gonna get the collapse there from Team Rats. And they will clean up what turned into a broken fight. It started off looking so good for GoaTricks. They're able to win the early cooldown trade, but could not capitalize. Clafuti leading the server in ult charge, most likely in damage as well. Oh, gonna get a skull on the Tracer? Oh, no, but you get the bring. Oh, poor Yavi. Yavi just getting the brunt of that one. Rexia will head out to claim a kill on the Casa case. Whichever. There's a big purple amidst that, but again, GoaTricks need to be able to converge on these anti-nades from Ilios. But we do have Nano built up. You got a Pulse Bomb available. See Case pushing in, middle door. Try to alleviate a little pressure here. That's going to be the Nano thrown on to Cloak. Dash in towards jump pad. You will at least run off Clafuti. Open up some of the sight lines. Ease was trying to move in and help with that as well. Do I want to do an interview? Sure. We can do that. I'd love to do an interview, actually. Zariel is Markle. Okay, heard. Well, Markle's gonna go in and clean up some kills. We did get a flip here in the middle. So unfortunately for Rats, they kind of give up control of the point, and so GoaTricks managed to sneak away like 25% here, and what's going to end up being a losing fight. I mean, they're still going. I mean, you got a Wrecking Ball, you got a couple of fast DPS players and getting here and help stall this out. Ball's forced off the point, leaving only the mines behind. Happy Sloth finds one. Must have gotten pushed into that. Must have. Pulse Bomb didn't get the Immortality field out, which Gazu was able to then capitalize. So there's no Baptiste here for Rats. If they end up 980, they're able to clean up this fight quickly. They're able to finally get that. That's 62%, by the way. That GoaTricks, I mean, really kind of gifted here from the Rats. We'll see you on an interview, Cass. I love doing interviews. I'm feeling very worn out today for some reason. That was a big nade that landed on his Zerial. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that I've done 400 matches in like a year. I was like, God, no wonder I'm feeling so exhausted. Kyber was able to get that Ant Matrix out. You keep eating Cloak off the back line with it. Nano was thrown onto Cloak. I mean, just gets driven away. Rexy is there to intercept the escape. Cloak gets sent up in the heavens. Never saw them land. Rats will clean up the fight. And they give up an errant 84%. But they do win it out here on City Center.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
Okay, so we're going to Amora. No more Ana. A lot more survivability. Very bursty, though. So cooldown reliant. You know, rotation from the high ground all the way. We get a little flip of the map. It was Gazu hunting into the backline. We'll get 3 with the pile drive. And try to go for the Happy Sloth right out of the gate. Take the Lucio, take the speed out. See if they can slow down Clafouti here. The Cassidy with the Bap and the speed underneath it. Such a big threat. Oh, Clafouti with a nice shot will finish off Cloak. Oh, catches Yavi in the head too. Beautiful shooting here out of Clafouti in this opening fight on University. So, GoaTricks kind of known. I mean, we see Wrecking Ball kind of creeping into the meta more. You're watching OWCS. You've been seeing a lot more Wrecking Ball play over this past weekend in particular. But GoaTricks kind of known for playing more off-meta stuff, and even with it kind of falling in their favor here. Oh, we get a little moment. We get a moment between Clafouti and Kyber. You can feel this is more of their wheelhouse. But it also means teams are getting practice against comps like this. You know, it's not such a, catch you off guard type of thing. But we do it with these very strange backlines. Ooh, what an immort. Kyber able to bail Clafouti out with a lamp. Oh, Clafouti is dead for sure. Yavi's able to land asleep and make things interesting here. Also, Case landing a pulse is going to make things real interesting. You had to use that lamp earlier. Case recognized you don't have the cooldown. Now they've been converted with Kazu and Ilios in the back line. Ilios just using that fade to try to keep up. Cannot stay with the ball. Soundbarrier invested. Make sure Rats stay on top here. And that is where you're going to see a big fallacy in this back line for GoaTricks. You just do not have the ultimates to keep up with a sound barrier, with an amp matrix. Yeah, Nano Boost could do a lot, but oh, not if you're off the map, it can't. Oh, unfortunate. The blade will go bare into the night to try to claw something back. You will get the kill on the Pilot Diva, but you'll not make it around the corner. And the lone Mora to initiate the yellow bar. Not nearly enough. Rats take map 1. A good 1-0 start to the series. Love the disco ball lamp. Yep, love the disco ball lamp. I'm sorry. I hit wrong button. So it's Dorado pick. Dorado pick Diva banned out immediately. Attacking Rexy on the front line there. Feel like Cash should be the ban to run ball at Oasis, as annoying as Hog may be. Yeah. Yeah, I think a Cash ban would have served him very well. Maybe they have information. Maybe they know more about, scrimming this team or something. Maybe Rexia has a mean hog that they were specifically kind of worried about. So, skeptical of, or whatever the word I'm looking for. I mean, even in the Diva, Rexia goes 28-1. But Clafouti always a standout player from the squad. 22-1 with 11.7k damage there in that opening map in Oasis. Insane. More damage than both Case and Cloak put together. Now, granted, they're under Tracer Genji. They're not just consistent damage output characters. It's not quite, this is a little apple to oranges here. But at the end of the day, in the damage dealt category, you're still looking at Clafouti with more damage output than the entire DPS line of GoaTricks. I guess the caveat to that is GoaTricks don't necessarily need to have more damage to be successful. They just need to find those kills.
Ready
Okay, so we've had Henka come in. We had almost at Cabe. Case go out. No, Case is still in. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's not Case that subbed out. It's Cloak. Cloak subbed out. Cloak was the Genji, so makes sense here. You're okay staying in on this tracer. Rexium with the Florida Mayhem McDonald's Winston. Able to claim that first kill. Like that is an old school yellow and red Winston. Let's get some Winston emos to check. And we got a Winston on the battlefield. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You do have Kyber in the on here to back it up. Now, they did lose Clefooty through that. I mean, you know, we saw the 11.7k damage there from Clefooty in that first map. And the whole team will fall back and wait for Clefooty to return. Rexia does re-engage on this high ground. They don't want to give too much away for free. Clefooty makes their grand return, finding Case. And we'll get Marky / Zerial moved up to the high ground, help clean this off. Help this defense stabilize. Works up to a pulse in the process. It was going to land that as well. Nice play from Zerial. I do love this aesthetic. The black and gold tracer with the gold guns and using like the stage 2 of the mythic skins. So it's just the hood. I'm a big fan of this aesthetic for the tracer. It's a good look. It's a good look. Almost got that one clip onto Henka. That nano went on to Rexia. Moves up on top of Red House. Case goes down against Case. Struggling to get anything done. Find any room to kind of open this up. You know, and the Tracer just finding lanes to get in here and kind of harangue the backline, get some cooldowns out. Now, good damage onto Rexia there is promising look as we've seen out of this GoaTricks attack so far. With a bit of a skyball there from Gazu. We're just gonna go mine the point. Oh, that was a technical little pile drive to land through the window like that. But you got a nade and a rally in play. Those supports are looking okay. The boop to try to push him into the mines doesn't quite work out. It was a good play there from Gazu. It just doesn't land. Clefooty's gonna blade into this Kitsune rush here out of GoaTricks. Finds both DPS in that endeavor. But, you know what? Yave is swapped over to an Ayari. There's a third DPS on the battlefield. Can you get the Genji? The Clefooty was so low. Manages to dance around. So Gazu settles for Kyber instead. Yavi is not going to have any of that. Will put down that attempt from Clefooty. Still with Rexia's Primal in play. The defense have managed to get this clock underneath 45 seconds. And job's still not done. Oh, there's an opportunity to get the kill. Rexia hit their head on the jump out. There's now stock. Oh, I think if you're Yavi, you just go in and sunspot the Winston. I think Yavi got a bit greedy. Does move up to the high ground, though. This is a beautiful position. And that should be enough for the cap there. A little bit of cleanup at the end with just a handful of seconds remain. Just a tracer. Okay, there it is. That's the thing. Come on. Hinko rocking the Invisible Man skin. I love this skin. Underrated skin. Nano Winston engage. You find Hinka and Ilios. Oh! You know what? Alright, Yavi. Alright. Alright. I want my AR mythic weapon so bad. That should go in the, I'd say that goes in the bingo, but, you know, then I can't ever get it. Because I'll just have to keep talking about it forever. Clefooty, 10% away from a blade. Oh, Rexia goes down. Hinka finds a great opening pick while Clafouti was waiting for heals. A little bit of a desync there out of Rats, and now GoaTricks have managed to pick up some important high ground. He's gonna retreat back. It does not make it to the Mega. Oh, that's the worst. When you die on top of the Mega like that, that is the worst. Ah, oh, Case, you did him dirty. That's Hinka and Yavi with this important high ground. Case lands a pulse down low. Captive Sun is available if they need it. I think it's gonna be up to, oh, okay. There it is. I was gonna say if Clafouti and Zerial start to invest, but as I was about to say something, Hinka shuts that down. You get no blade, no investment from GoaTricks, therefore, right? They hold on to, well, I say that. You know, they did use that Kitsune rush a bit late. We did hear that voice line come in a bit late. You know, exciting kills were coming through in the process. That's gonna be a Captain Sun just to escape the blade. I actually don't hate that play. You land in the sunspot onto Happy Sloth in the back, but they're able to just shield up. Good sleep lands onto Gazu to make sure that they don't get the detonation. Oh, big purple, 50 health. Gazu makes it out. That's what I was starting to say. Was the Kitsune rush a bit of an overinvestment? Look at the street skin here from Ilios. It's a good looking skin. I mean, all the Curie skins look great. Curie is just a very photogenic hero. Oh my god, now a very dead hero. Rexia has just mows through 3 of them. Good spray. Good spray. Oh, Quick, I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. I hope you all had a good whatever you were doing. I'm not sure if you were doing the podcast today. I didn't see. I was busy setting up. I saw your ping go out, but I was busy setting up. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I have so much podcasts as much as like interviews and stuff. We got a, who's this? A Lady Trash Panda saying hi in chat. Well, hello, Lady Trash Panda. Welcome to the stream. I'm just teasing. All right, we'll get the touch here from Gazu. There are mines. I mean, coming online directly, if they can survive long enough to get them, no chance. The Sleep Some Kyber will not only deny the ult, but the touch as well. This is as far as GoaTricks is going to get. But hey, we have seen fuller holds on Dorado. We have definitely seen some point B defenses, if not some just good old full holds. Still an opportunity for GoaTricks to I was going to say claw their way back in, maybe hoof their way back in. I'm not sure exactly what that would be with a goat or how tricky it might be. Gazu 16-2 on the Wrecking Ball, leading a server in damage at the moment. Rexia goes 17-4 in the Winston, just to compare on the other side.
Ready for battle.
You missed a pinata. This does not bode well for you. I think I moves into an Ashe. Try to hold this high ground. We are sticking with this Wrecking Ball defense. Yavi and the Yari backing up the Tracer Ashe. And a bit of a double flex support look. We're going to have a Curie Yari as opposed to a Bappy Yari.
Like a gentle rain.
Which I mean, we were seeing this, you know, a bit on the attack as well. But didn't really get a chance to comment just on how interesting, intriguing a look that is. Kind of what GoaTricks are known for, though. Yeah, podcast day. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I hope it went well. I hope it went well. I'm sorry. I usually try to catch it. I'm sorry I wasn't there. As I was talking about at the top of the stream, I woke up at 6 a.m., did my normal morning thing, and, well, then went right back to bed. I usually try to, like, you know, sit at my computer and be productive and work until match time. No. I just slept, and I slept hard. Like, it was one of those, like, whoa, I did not mean to sleep like that. Good clean up from this defense in this first fight. So far, the unusual, awkward defensive composition working out. But yeah, because of that, I unfortunately slept through your podcast. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I always like to get my weekly dose of Geo. Uh-oh, the outburst got caught on the wall. But Yave kind of gets baited into a lot of damage, has to bubble up. You see, does not pursue. Even Clafouti just backs away. Elijah ends up getting a kill onto Zero on that disengage. Oh, Elijah, this is a move. Oh, and gets the kill on a Kyber. What a flank. The Self Suzu, you're out. Let's go. What a flank from Elijah. And that's going to just win the fight here for the defense. A clutch play out of the Kiriko. A little slow roll from Gazu, like, no, not rushing it. Look at this patient little up close play, slow roll through the tiny room, little grapple retract. This is some meticulous ball play. I like this a lot. Like, Gazu's not forcing a fireball, hasn't even fireballed until just now. Honestly, probably didn't even want a fireball there. All right, we're gonna drop the mines into the courtyard. Yeah, actually did want a fireball. Was trying to beat these supports to it. The supports managed to get up to the top of the hill. Wavislav escorting them with this rally. But now you have a captive son over the top to worry about, and a Bob in the mix, complicating things even more. Rally was thrown on to Happy Sloth, completing the raid boss. Still not enough to survive. Primal out of Rexia. Combines with Clafouti for a couple of kills here. 3v3 left on the point. Clafouti 6% away from Blade. Gazu finds two inside. The surgical hamster play continues. I might have to get a hamster. What am I? My goodness, what am I saying? Might have to get a hamster emote. That's what I was trying to say. Some days you just need the extra sleep. Yeah. Hey, we actually saw a little bit of Zenyatta here. What was it? Monday, Leprechaun, and I thought of you. I thought of you. Oh, Hinka left a dying present. Shuts the blade down early. Cuts the life short of the katana. Recall force. Case falling back from many. They've got time to spare. You're looking for Gaza for the touch. Pulse bomb available here from Case. Looking for this full hold to tie the series. No ultimates available for Team Rats. They're going to have to just get this done in neutral. You need a good converge from Rexia alongside Serial and Clafouti. Suzu used early in the fight, not ideal. Jump doesn't land. Things have gone from bad to worse here for Rats. They will get stopped. We're all knotted up. Do I just swap the sides now? I'm telling you, I think I just swap the sides now, all right? Give me a Genji ban. And yeah, Rats just go. I should just swap sides immediately. You know it. You know whoever's got pick is going on the attack. Stats there from map 2. Rest assured, Zin gets played in all of my scrims. That's what I like to hear, Leprechaun. That's what I like to hear. Gazu, 32-2 on Dorado. 12k damage, leading the server. Exceptional performance on the Wrecking Ball. 10 more elims than anybody else in the lobby from either side. Let's see if there's any more renewed faith here in the GoaTricks as we head into map 3. We get any betters here? God, look at that timing. That was, wow, I just kind of felt that coming too. Lucio, bad in from GoaTricks. That was wild. I just kind of felt it. It was like, yeah, it's time. that was pretty cool. Did I never change the Roadhog ban in that map? I'm such an idiot. It was a Freya ban, by the way. I did not get y'all the correct ban that entire map. I am terrible. I was like Spidey since perfect here in map 3. Didn't even give it to you whatsoever in map 2. You know, there's the dichotomy that is this stream. Man, this postseason is gonna be wild. Let's get into map 3. Clefooty showing us that Cassidy worked out so well in map 1. Just because of rain? Gotcha. Oh, Coach Mannix. It was just hard to get out of bed. Didn't do anything? Yeah. Well, I know that feeling. W Mannix moment. Alright, so as I was saying, the Cassidy back in play to help thwart Gazu in this Wrecking Ball, which worked out splendidly. Out-damaged both DPS on the other side of map 1, was extremely quiet there in map 2. Although I will say, you know, Clefooty did go over to the Genji for map 2, showing us some of that versatility. Sorry, I had to sneeze. But, you know, back into Cassidy here. You get an opening pick on to Gazu. There you go, Mannix. That one was for you. I thought I caught that pretty nicely between team fights. And you get, like, cam scare, right? I enjoyed that thoroughly. You can blame Coach Mannix for it. I thank you, Coach Mannix. I thank you. Ooh, big roll through, going through for more. Maybe a third. Oh, but does not get the pile drive. Maybe he didn't want it. A pile drive into that's probably just death, because you get flashbang stunned into oblivion. Important thing to keep an eye on here. Ant Matrix coming out from Kyber. You do also have a window currently available. They're just going to throw that down to help themselves. Case into the back line with the pulse is still dancing around this Baptiste, but Kyber will send them packing, looking for a mega that there's none to be found. Bot continues to march forward. Captive Sun thrown in over the top as Javi is stuck with the Sayari here for map 3. Ooh, Clefooty either ill-timed roll or not exactly sure, but maybe just took enough damage to where the roll didn't negate it all. And even though Yavi's ultimate got gobbled up there by Rexia, Cases gets through. Nice move. The trio from rats managed to scurry inside. Find the little rat hole just in time as the mines come down from above. Circle around with the rally in play, and Zerial's going to find a kill early. And Ilios with that's an important one. Kitsune Rush was tossed in, and Hinka is playing with an overclock inside this Kitsune. But both of those fade. No kills to show for it. In fact, Clefooty is going to stack another one up against you. 5v3 here for rats. Then regain control of the bot. We do get a touch there from Gazu. Prevent the cap from coming through, but Clafouti and company are entrenched. You've got the trio in deep here behind the booths, and they're going to continue to rotate. Case is playing spy here amidst the pack with a wolf in sheep's clothing. We did get a checkpoint picked up from Team Rats through all of this while the rotation was happening. Rexy is kind of able to bounce back and forth between this high ground and low ground. The 3-2 split converges into the Ant Matrix. Zerial goes up, plants one onto Gazu. A big old smackarooning. I don't fuck with AR, not gonna lie. I love AR. AR is so fun. Such a fun hero, genuinely. Random handsome man jump scare. I don't know about all that, Carfley. You're too kind, my friend. You're too kind. Deadeye out of the window. Lamp used to protect it. That was just a frustration fan from Clafouti. Does eventually find Case. Team Rats rolling. Or scurrying, yeah, I suppose. Through the back of Runasapi. Oop, Kyber's in trouble. Lamp will bail them out, though. Oh, Case caught trying to drop out of the window. What a prediction there from Clafouti. You know, I think it was anticipating the wrecking ball. You catch the tracer, that'll work. That'll do. All on yourself, Hazel. And Nevis. I appreciate you being here. GoaTricks managed to stem the bleeding, and they have lots of time to work with here on Runasapi, as long as they can prevent things from getting out of hand. I mean, could be in a good position. This is a very important fight, though. A lot of ultimates online. I'm really keeping an eye on Ilios. You need to get a high-value Kitsune rush in on this fight. And Matrix up. They're not going to get any Kitsune rush in on this fight. You had 4 ultimates thrown in simultaneously here from Rats. Ooh, did they just tank their own economy? Yave did invest Captive Sun through that, but that was the only ult invested there by the GoaTricks. I mean, granted, you win an important fight. You're pushing through the final archway. So, debatable whether it was worth it there from Team Rats. But now we're going to get the Hinka OC. Case is already down. Ant Matrix, excuse me, Window used Elperton. Oh, and a Colette to find both. Happy Sloth and Clafouti. Oh, that just makes me smile. Oh, man, that's like a blue moon, you know? I mean, just... everything aligns. And Hinka pulls the trigger on it. Now, you did get that Kitsune invested through this as well. I was talking about Elijah needing to find more value out of that rush. I'm not sure that they did. I'm not convinced that they did. I don't think you needed it after. I don't... honestly, I was so excited. Didn't quite see whether the timing was before or after the 2 kill from Hinka. But you certainly didn't need it after the fact. I think it was used before, now that I'm thinking about it on the calls. I believe it was used before. So, economy looking pretty even here. In fact, maybe even an edge for Rats after that 4 ult investment in the previous fight. You get a trade here from the DPS. Quack is, I think, supposed to be playing. I know all of those aforementioned teams, right? Like, we were talking about GoaTricks hoping the 3 teams above them, you know, don't pull through today. All 3 were fighting teams at the very bottom of the bracket. We'll go take a look at that here after this map. Nevis checks Twitter. We got a 50-50 there from Kerfley. Let Machu get his face at Elo. But the queen. It's so fun. That is a deadeye from Clafouti. Case wishing they had a pulse bomb. As an enormous ante landed into the back. And Case is actually able to move in and pick up Kyber despite the immortality. We'll find Clafouti in the mix as well. So despite, you know, not having the pulse, Case still manages to push in and get the work done, finding an important pair of kills. And GoaTricks will win a fight here with $130 left to go. Uh-oh, that's problems. Yep. Oh, you landed a pulse bomb on that? Okay. Sleep on Orexia, but Yavi ends up going down. Once again, oh, the support ults. The support ults will fall by the wayside in that fight, and they needed in that fight. You need to get a good rush out there, get that checkpoint. Really good job from Team Rats to find those kills. Oh, but if you're GoaTricks, I feel like this map just slipped between your fingers. You needed that checkpoint there in that fight. And you needed to do it using only one of your support ults. Now you're going to have to spin support ults to even get the bot back. And try to spin again to get the checkpoint. Now, it's going to be the nano boost invested in the former, and you will get a pair of kills from the back of it, but it's traded out for both of your supports. Sleep lands on the Happy Sloth, but they're mid-rally. They're going to wake up from their little nap, feeling rejuvenated, ready to take on the world. Well, at least take on the back of Runasapi here in this final 10 seconds. Rexia will get the kill on the Hinka and just make life that much more difficult for the GoaTricks. Rats will leave the bot, secure the courtyard. We do have the Kitsune rush in. And it's just good enough to buy you this bot. Where are these dragons going? Oh, there's the dragons. Dragons were very early, it felt like, before the rest of the team was ready to engage, really. Maybe it was just to try to buy this corner, open up this corner, and now Gauzy's trying to move in on it, but Zerial is able to find Hinka in that far back area. Nobody else gets to the cart. And Team Rats take map 3. A dominant showing from Rats from start to finish on that map. Almost got the cap at the halfway mark. Almost won the map right there. It was like 5:30 mark. GoaTricks are able to dig deep and kind of claw their way back out. I think if Rats don't tank their economy as bad as they do, that they are able to more than likely finish off that map. We did get a little bit of the economy went south, but GoaTricks struggling to find value out of their support ultimates throughout that entire map. Honestly, kind of throughout this series. But that map, it really became apparent, and they really needed those Kitsune rushes to find top value. And, it's hard in that composition. It's not all on Elijah by any means. But that was, at least something that stood out to me. That's something that I felt was where, like, despite Rats not having the best economy, GoaTricks didn't either and did not find the value with their ultimates, particularly support ults. So we're going to get the Cassidy finally banned out here from GoaTricks heading into New Junk Cities. You know what? I like this combo. It's a good map to not have Clefooty on, such a high impact hero. So it makes sense. Let's take a look at some stats there from map 3. I will get all that plugged in. Rexia 17-1 on that one. Rexia having a kick-ass map. Marky has a great map as well. Clefooty 8-7 in the Cassidy. Not as high an impact as we saw, map 1. Still enough to get the Cassidy banned down here. We'll get targeted here heading into New Junk City. Let's get into map 3. 4. I can count, I swear.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initial flashpoint.
Okay, so we do have a sub. With Mossy Boy coming in here for New Junk City, showing us a little venture. Hey, there we go. Right? Bozzy loops all the way around. And we see a 2-player split. Where is the rest of... Whoops, that's not the right button. Wild split here at the beginning of this map. It was kind of a 2-1-1, or excuse me, a 1-2-2 split. But it works out. GoaTricks converge in the right spot at the right time. They do give up first cap, but will win the fight. get point back in their control. Rexia 1 health. Suzu has to get used. Ooh, it looked like the boop. Looked like a boop kind of sent Rexia back in. And a good boop from Happy Sloth covered their escape. So Rexia miraculously stays in mech through the end of that fight. Your Case is still chasing from behind. Does have a pulse. Ooh, the Rockets almost take down Gazu. Rexia stays determined though. Locked in. They will find the kill on to poor Hammond. Move in to start to reclaim this point. So we're looking at a 3-1-1 split this time around. Mossy Boy separated from the rest of the group. You can see everybody else here up top. Even Gazu manages to agree. Okay, Mossy Boy then moves in, does regroup the rest of the team. Tectonic Shock thrown in. Nicely done. Happy Sloth and Kyber get caught in the waves of that earthquake. Oh, tried to get the emerge out in time, threading the needle between the explosion and the remake. But Rexia gets out in one piece. Still, GoaTricks get control of the point, 97%. We do get an OT, but Zero pays the ultimate price to make it happen. I know, that sounded really dramatic. Sound barrier and, well, responded to Black Hole lessons here out of Yavi. Yavi very low on health, but you know what? You get that healing from the coal. You melt down Happy Sloth. And GoaTricks showing us some tenacity in their own right. Their own plethora of determination. They're able to take this opening round. Right into Refinery. Huh. I love the Roadhog with the 2 X's over the eyes. Had to give you a little bit of an establishing shot. Okay, Case with Pulse. Allows you with Kitsune. Both of these are very vicious as all of Team Rats kind of have to converge into that small room to push in. The aggressive play from GoaTricks forces Rats outside of the Refinery entirely. Although Case does throw in a little bit of a desperate Pulse towards the end. That does not land. I mean, you know, it's Pulse. Zero will have a chance to respond. Well, assuming they can get past Yavi's Mora. They force out the fade. Yavi makes it back up top. Tectonic Shock invested from Master Boy. Able to thread the shots around the Suzu. Find the kill in the drill dash to finish off Rexia. Zerial does respond with a couple of kills, including one with the pulse. That's a third for Zerial. Finds the Venture. Low health, backs up. No many, but you get some heals there from Fate. We walk in harmony. I appreciate the sub. Thank you so much, Leprechaun. Huge tier 1. Huge. Thank you. The support means everything. Everything. All right. Coal Mines versus Kitsune. And then beat, really. Ooh, that's a low Clafouti. Happy Sloth drops in from the heavens with that sound barrier. Is there anything to match? Yavi low, ran down, but Rexia taken out of mech in the process. Self-destruct in play. Zerial's able to find Monster Boy on the right-hand side of your screen, and Rexia remechs. This should get control over to Rats. It's a 3v2 left on the point. Gazu is still stalling for all they're worth, but the Pulse will end that. We get the flip, 50 to 87 here on the point. Nevins says, would really like to see a hog from Rexia right now. I'm also not convinced that I'm pronouncing that right. It's probably more like Razia or something of that nature. And I'm sorry, it's bugged me all day. So I know I'm probably getting that wrong. I would just like to formally apologize for that. Good kill there from Happy Sloth, and just taking the ball out of this takes the stall out of this. Zerial with some wonderful cleanup here on the back of the chase as well after the cap happens. We are, looks like, going to the other side of the map. I didn't quite see where we were headed. Oh, here, this will tell us. We're going to Bomb Flats? Yep, Bomb Flats. We're going to get a fight before we even get to the Bomb Flats. Fight taking place kind of outside here. Considering a rush from GoaTricks just to try to gain entrance. We're looking to chase down Razia on the Diva. I'm gonna go ahead and just swap my pronunciation. Rexia just does not. Well, there's no way that's Rexia. That's it's more of a Razia. I don't even know. Hog is a solved character. Hog is a dumb character. I think I fixed it for you. A kid. No insult to my boy Dirt or any other Hog player out there. Oh, well, that's just mean. I mean, to be fair, Gazu's poor hamster kind of gotten bullied. Well, that was a good bit of tech. Gazu pulled, like, just gotta go airball there for a moment. I don't think Clafouti spotted the ball. I think they spotted Mossy Boy, but I don't think they spotted the Wrecking Ball. Yeah. Now mine's right over the Kitsune Rush. You bet. Do a good job of devaluing that, but Razia moves on to the objective. Finds kill on a Mossy Boy along the way. We're now going to get a sound barrier investment here from Team Rats. See if they can flip this point. Oh, the one clip comes just shy, but Razia will move through and pick up that kill. Now that they reverted Piggy, do we think they're going to revert Sombra? Do they need to revert Sombra? I kind of like the virus version of Sombra. Can you gas at my LFT? Is that a thing? Plural? I'll retweet it. I retweet all LFTs that I see. I try to connect players with the right teams, you know. I mean, like, if I can assist in that, awesome. Oh, Gazu, where were you? How did you get stuck in that? No. Blade in hand. Double DPS ult out. Mossy Boy will not even get a chance to throw down one of those good vibrations. Zerial will help clean this up. Team Rats are on point to take Bomb Flats at the 2-1 lead here in New Junk City. Yeah, we don't even get the touch there from Gazu. Are we going next door or are we going to Crosstown?
Next flashpoint, junkyard.
We are going next door. Oh, Mossy Boy caught out early at the beginning of this fight. Okay. We've talked about the value of Elijah's Kitsune rushes throughout this day. Oh, hey, there's another one of those up next type of deals is right there. I always forget about that one. All right. Rush. We're going to drop it in, throw a counter over right over the point. Good enough. You got, I mean, mine's in here kind of devaluing the Kitsune from the other side, but it's still Rats who find first kill. Yavi is able to melt through Kyber with this Coalescence. And a little bit of damage down onto Rexia. Oh, but the sound barrier just in time to save Rexia from getting DMAC. As I say that, we do still get said DMAC. This was courtesy of Case there in the back line, but I'm seeing nothing but blue jerseys and looking like Rats will get this opening cap. Oh, Massive Boy with a late kill. Oh, Venture's voice lines are so good. Just Venture is such a good character. They did such a good job voicing that character. Still not sold on the invis on a timer. Oh, versus just perma invis? GoaTricks rotating towards Coast. Kind of all corralling themselves into a corner. Glafudi thought it'd be a good time to pull out the blade. Can't say I disagree. Finds some big value with that. Lots of damage. You just corralled the goats into a blender. I think Glafudi hit the on switch, put it on puree, went to town. Massive Boy trying to see if they can find something here at the very end of the map. Could just be the end of the series if GoaTricks can't pull it together. Consider Rush thrown in from Team Rats. Gonna make it difficult. Consider Rush does not make it to the point, but it's not looking like the fight is even gonna make it to the point, so that may work out. Coalescence will get Yavi here, but kills are going down all around this GoaTricks squad. Yavi's able to fade away. Rexy is going to throw in a Poco Bomb just to clear the mines off the objective. Make life a little bit easier here for the cleanup. Yavi goes down. Team Rats conclude their season with a big dub here against GoaTricks. They'll take the 3-1 today. They will finish off the season 12-4. Let's go. You know what, Rats? At the beginning of this year, or the beginning of the season 6, I asked y'all to prove me wrong. I said, hey, you know what? I heard a lot of talk about Team Rats going into season 5. I was listening to the hype. I was building you up as one of the top teams in the division. I gotta admit, I was a little disappointed in the turnout from season 5. You finished season 5 8-8. Right? It was not the prodigal team that I was told that you were gonna be. I came in skeptical into season 6 because of this. I said, yeah, I know everybody's saying the same thing coming into season 6. Team Rats are going to be one of the best teams in the division. Bull Skunk, why do you have them so damn low in your power rankings? You know what? Why? Because they disappointed me in season 5, but they did not disappoint in season 6. It's a 12-4 finish here. It's good enough for at least 5th. We'll see how OG Realms and Hari's matches go to finish out the season. Do I want the interview? Sure. Let's do it. Sure, let's do it. Mackie /
Yo.
Hello. Thank you for joining for the interview. I appreciate you taking the time. Congrats on the dub.
No worries.
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I said always happy to help.
Oh, yeah. And I'm very curious, right? This is after the back of this season. We got a bit to talk about here. So what are your thoughts on the season? Did this season live up to your expectations? Did y'all's performance live up to your expectations? Did you feel like you could have done better? Give me your thoughts here. Just quick recap on this season 6.
Well, half of the games we lost, our flex support was on vacation, so there's that. And I think other than that, we can win expert. We just need to develop hands on Ana Brick comps. I think that's the biggest issue. Other than that, I feel like we're pretty good.
You said you need to develop hands on the Ana Brick, just like you need to practice in that comp.
It's a work in progress.
Fair enough.
But other than that, it's good.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. I had y'all. I was a little skeptical coming into this season. It was an 8-8 season, and in season 5, you were there for season 5, right? Were you part of that season 5 squad?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, so you came in for season 6.
Season 5. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just a ranked guy basically. I have been
Interesting.
until this season.
Interesting. Had you competed before?
Yeah, but it was nothing serious. Like I played on the first time I played was in open division in like 2023, but we didn't scrim. It was just a team we made with some tried FFA players, and we had like a diamond support, and then the other guy was masters, the other guy was GM, like that type of deal. And then after that, I didn't play until FACEIT League started, and then I played it on an OTP team, got the voice out aloud, and we played Tracer Sim Ball Comps with a Moira as well. But like I said, it wasn't that serious because our Moira got banned halfway through the season, like 3 times, I think.
Oh
in total.
no.
Yeah, so we had to DQ like 6 for games. So yeah, this is my first time like actually competing, I'd say.
How did you end up with this group? How did you end up on this team in that case?
Well, I just played, like, I was in a game with Happy Slot, and he told me, yo, do you want to join this team? It's with me, Avo, Riksha. I said, sure, bro, sounds good. I have nothing better to do in my life, so why say no?
I mean, it was just that easy, and then boom, here you are.
Yeah, just that easy.
Um,
Go with the flow.
I like it. I like it. So, give me your thoughts on competing now. Now I've got a whole other book of worms. Like
Oh shit! I've opened the book.
No, but seriously though, like, give me your feedback on competing. Now you've got. I mean, this has been a serious season, and y'all have put up one hell of a great season. Very, very different from even like not taking competing too seriously. This sounds like a very different type of Overwatch for you than you've ever done before, and to come in and be so successful at it and look really good. What's your thoughts on playing with Team Rats versus your time in Overwatch prior to Team Rats?
Well, it just basically went from like playing ranked 4 hours a day and trying my best to scrimming 4 hours a day, or not 4 hours a day. We do like 1 block a day usually. So scrimming 2 hours a day with a couple hours of ranked sometimes here and there.
Sure.
And that's basically it. Like, I still tried when I played ranked. I still try now. It's just the environment that's changed really.
Interesting. I mean, you're still just trying to get a little bit better each day, and now it's just in a different environment.
But most important, just having fun. And when I can shoot people and they die from my bullets, I think that's pretty fun.
I love it.
That's where most of my enjoyment comes from.
Did it live up to your expectations as far as competing to the season as a whole, your performance, all of that? Did it live up to your expectations?
Yeah, sure. Sometimes I feel like I want to get better on characters that aren't Tracer, but on Tracer I can just shoot my gun, like I said. So it's easier.
You had a hell of a match. You had a hell of a match on Tracer, I will say.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. Let's talk about playoffs. Is there... What are your thoughts going into playoffs? Is there anybody that you're specifically preparing for? And give me your... How would you like to do? What would make you happy as a result heading into the Season 6 playoffs?
Well, we haven't really specifically prepared for anyone in playoffs, but I want to beat Harry's team.
Okay, sure.
Because my friends are on there.
Okay.
So I want to beat them. And other than that, like winning, just winning.
Just do as best as you can. I mean, do you have...
Yeah, just shoot, just win.
You are the most easygoing gamer. I think it's amazing.
How am I the most easygoing?
No. That's not. I didn't mean that in a bad way. I mean like just rolling with it. Just rolling with it. Not like I'm the best in the world. Number one, it's like I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna have fun. There it is. That's it. It's kind of amazing. It's kind of refreshing. It's been a joy. It's been a joy getting to know you.
Yeah, thank you. I promise I'm not like trying to be nonchalant. This is just who I am. This is like my soul.
I love it. I mean, hell, I'm gonna give you player of the match just for this nonchalant.
Oh, just for this?
No. The Tracer.
Oh, I don't care, guys. If we win, if we lose, it's no matter to me, guys. Like this attitude, this player of the match.
No, you had the balls to come get on stream and talk to me like that. No shows guts. No. It's exceptional performance on the Tracer today, no doubt. I mean, we're clicking through the stats here. I mean, come on, you had 14K on a Tracer there that last map. You kidding me?
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't even look.
Yeah, 14.8K. You almost hit 15K. Gold damage in the server, my friend, on New Junk City.
Not bad, not bad.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. You actually had gold damage on map 3 as well. Was that Dorado? No, map 2 was Dorado. It was Runasapi.
No,
Excuse me.
yeah,
It
Dorado was
Runasapi.
second map.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah,
I mean,
you had most
like-
damage in the lobby on Runasapi as well. 17 and 4.
To be fair,
Well deserved.
they do have a ball. Like, I can just shoot the ball. It's easy to get
Fair.
damage.
That's fair. I mean, hey, I'm trying to gas you up here. All right, don't get too nonchalant on me. All right.
Okay, sorry. I apologize sincerely for my words.
My
I couldn't come up with a
nonchalantness.
better word than that.
Absolute joy getting to talk to you here. Congratulations on an incredibly successful season. Any shout outs you want to give? The floor is yours before I let you get out of here.
Any shoutouts I want to give?
Yeah, anything.
I want to give a big bro fist to my team. Except for Boomstocks, that guy needs to munch bump off. You will know what that means. Other than that, not really.
It's
Just
awesome.
shout out to the enemy for trying their best.
There you go.
And
Well, thank you
giving
for-
us a good match.
It was a good match. It was a good match.
Yeah,
And
it was
I
fucking
appreciate
brilliant.
you. Let's go.
Bloody brilliant.
Well, thank you for coming and talking with us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
Good luck in playoffs. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a fantastic evening.
You as well. There you go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was Marky / Zreal. Making a competitive debut here on season 6. Who knew, right? Like, just kind of a ladder warrior. Never really competed before, in unserious one-trick teams, apparently. It's just like, hey, you want to come compete? Boom. There's a new addition here to Team Rats in Season 6. They're able to turn around their middling 8-8 Season 5 into a 12-4 Season 6. You know what? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Big shout out to Marky and Team Rats there. Thank you so much.